Hello and welcome to Jolly Plays Sweet Pea and Robite's Hunger. Sweet Pea in the Devlog is what I'm calling it. It's a game I started a few months back and been plugging away ever since. I will be back with the timer 3 minutes or so. Just gotta set things up and then, tell you where I've been at. Alright, welcome to Jolly Plays and the Devlog. Jolly Plays and the Devlog for my game Sweet Pea and Robite's Hunger. Little platformer I've been cooking up, and we'll get into it. This is part 4 of what I've been working on. Few little things I've been testing out, nothing big, just a few. The song's the same. I'll just turn that down a little bit. So I added this input field and a button. So for future Jolly Plays or your name, and then it has a little thing that says welcome and whatever you put in here, and you can update it. It would update. I want to figure out how to first of all make this disappear so it doesn't say what you just typed, and have this more customizable. Maybe have a score or your last position or like save point, something like that. Just things I've been thinking about. So we'll, oh shit, That was a little test. Hang on. It was a little test I was running with something I'll show you in a minute. Whoops. And this level, yeah, this is a little bit of a mess I want to clean up. Been trying to clean up. Since it started as a game jam, I just shoved as much as I could. What am I looking for? But that's right. Button off, and we'll come back to that button. We'll play it. And hopefully that's go. And up, spacebar, down are all the jump buttons. Collecting coins, that says the amount out of the amount you need. I have cobs here. He's kind of just wandering frantically until this new feature I finally got to work. When you press E, host suites, like this will be timed, and it's like I told them not to play around the forest. But you know how these kids be. He's a little edge to him, but so let's do that again. So it animates, open, shows a text, and I can change the text to whatever I want using the Unity text. So I was gonna have this be the main pop. You'll see later I have other means of dialogue. Let's just collect all the coins. You got your health down there, the 3 Ps. Once you get 14, it'll wait 3 seconds. And then switch levels. 2 little radar things are your maybe Ps. Once they appear, see, this little trigger I got for him. Once you touch him, he appears on the bottom right as like a little indicator, and when you lose him, he disappears. And the other one does the same thing. This will be the finish line. That's where you have to take him. Let's see, and then I think you triggered the boss to be there. These guys just patrol and will follow you. If you're a certain range, he'll pick you up, drop you down. He's using like enumeration, enum for the different, oh Jesus. So that's a little glitch I gotta work out. Once you reach a certain part, you can escape. But right now he's just can grab you. This is the dialogue I was talking about. This is the old way I was gonna try to convert to that new way. But I kinda like it. I don't know. I have them frozen now. Her frozen. And I was hopefully at some point gonna put dialogue, audible dialogue in the game. So it's kind of like old school, like Nintendo 64, how they would have the dialogue pop-ups be over their head and shit and stuff. So you heard him once, pressing the button. He will continue to grab and do that fun force grab. Maybe I'll have a magnet. I don't know. Let's press E again. This little checkpoint. You have to do one thing in order to continue. So I wrote it. This doesn't appear until this disappears. It's kind of like a tag team of scripts, of commands. This was fun to make because it's like I've made a platform, so that's why you can jump over. It's actually two parts. The button that goes down I animated, and the box that holds the button. So I had to get, that was kind of an interesting thing to make because it wouldn't work the way I wanted it to. So I had to like kind of improvise and get it going to make it, you know, workable, as all good designers do. And we'll have him chase you. He just stays in the middle when he's not activated. Blow him up. We got both P's in our possession. So we'll just pass the finish line and you win. Get little trophies of the you win sign. Drive it around. Have the P's follow you forever. And they're similar to like the enemies because they are just, once you touch them, they will just follow your position and always follow. And I have them so they switch to look at you. That was a little making their Y coordinates flip the sprite altogether. Dedicated to my sweet pea. Credit said that was all created by me. Had a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. And yeah, I want to make more about it. Make it more. Hopefully get a good background, like a parallax going. Change this to something like, I was thinking like candles maybe the other night. Just like turning them on and stuff instead of like a weird light. And Hobbs is probably disappeared. I don't know. I never really checked. Oh, cool. End of the map. And then there, the life. You can lose. You can't game over, I don't think. Make it. Oh, you can. So this is the game over screen. So you see that. Try again. Main menu. This is there because you won. And then boom. Starts over. And your name. And whatever you do. And for the thing I was working on, this is scriptable objects. So I'm going to use it as, I don't know, a way to keep the high score or your coins once. It's kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog or Mario or whatever. Take Visual Studios to load. Okay. Switch this somehow. Okay. I wanted to show Visual Studios. It'll show you on the side there. Can't show you yet. I'll figure it out. But here, I have it says create asset menu, filed, and then the name. So you can basically just have it, click here, go under tools, that says tools over there. My new tool, which the name I have an order 1. It creates another data set that I have, name, and then an object. Well, this object will instantiate itself into the scene and I was testing it out with the coins. And I give it a number, like gives it a name and a number, and it keeps track of that number. And it will keep track of that number even if you close the game altogether. So like it could be a level, like a checkpoint tracker. There's a lot I could work with it. So the one I have, oh, and I've actually shut down my computer and it saved the number. So it's actually saved. I was thinking dialogue system, that's why it says has spoken Boolean. Let's see the data. So yeah, I have on click because I have attached it to a button. And so yeah, so just name, object, test, terrible name. Yeah, I'll change that. The number is what's going to pop up as the name, and then plus the order number. So it starts at 0, and then it'll continue from there, adding 1 every time I press the button. And then the check mark will be yes, and it will create it in the nowhereness. I need to figure out how to create it in a position. I think that's where I left off. I was nodding off when I was coding, so that's why it's just like on OK click. It was kind of a sleepy moment. So I'll test this out. I just put it to a game object. Did I put it to a game object? A button. Make this visible. So yeah, so it says on click data store, that's what I named it, and then the on click. Then I'll show you what it does. So okay, the button. So this is this peace coin above my head. It is the same prefab that I'm going to create things. Boom, created 1, collect. 2. So every time I overlap them, so what? That was like 7 or so. So you just found a way to just like, I can put this to anything. Since it's not on a script, it could run it. Doesn't need the button at all. I just have the button because I wanted to be a user kind of interface, seeing if it worked in game, really. So boom, created another one. Literally just pass the level that way. But we'll go back and check out what is in the data. So now, oh look, it says number 10. That's how many times I pressed the button. And it just kept track of this number and added number 10. And I could close the game, I could shut down the computer. It would keep that name. And I was thinking you could put it with the name that you sign in with. Or so yada yada. I'll just delete this because I already have one. And yeah, this is that little script, and this helps me see it in the to create a new one. And it doesn't need to be in the scene, but I have it in the scene under the button, which calls it the data. Pretty cool, pretty fun, and I can't wait to show you more later. That's all I really have so far, but yeah, you guys stay safe and have a good day.